Whatever happened to Austin St. John, the actor who played the original Red Power Ranger? Well, let's find out. And buckle up, you're in for a wild ride. Jason Geiger was picked from over hundreds of different actors to become Jason, the first Red Ranger, due to his extensive martial arts experience, which caused him to drop out of school and change his name to Austin St. John for the role. And even though the pay was really bad, he considered it a great opportunity anyways, so he went ahead and accepted. He would go on to play Jason for over 80 episodes of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, but when talk of the movie came up, he wanted more money and for the show to be unionized. But the producers said no and wouldn't budge, and they ended up replacing him with a new Red Ranger, Rocky, played by Steve Cardenas. With much more free time on his hands now, he would go on to get his GED, and tried looking for more acting roles but couldn't find any. But luckily for him, Power Rangers was now in Zeo and ratings were beginning to drop, so they offered Austin the role of the Gold Ranger and a spot in the Power Rangers Turbo movie. And since they were offering more money, he happily accepted, much to the delight of fans everywhere. But after the movie, he'd be out of work again, and would take a job as a bartender to pay for college, and eventually worked as an EMT in the Washington, D.C. area for almost 2 decades. And during this time, Rangers hype was at an all-time low. Fortunately though, Jason David Frank, the Green Ranger, was regularly attending conventions all over the world, and single-handedly kept the spark alive. And when the Power Rangers reboot film was announced, Power Rangers fever was back, and all the original actors found themselves with new career opportunities through going to conventions and selling merch. But unfortunately, more money and more fame brought out his true nature. During COVID, he would falsely claim damages from the CARES Act, embezzling hundreds of thousands of dollars from the US government, and he also took money from fans to back different projects, which he never delivered on. But the icing on the cake would come in 2024 during a podcast interview with Jim Cummings, yeah, Winnie the Pooh, where he revealed that he wanted to make a clothing line with quotes from famous world leaders, including the leader of Germany in the 30s and 40s. Yeah. Needless to say, it went over like a lead balloon, and even though he did get a really cool cameo in Beast Morphers, unlike JDF, who's basically a god to Ranger fans, Austin St. John has kind of become the Voldemort of the franchise. And for the record, no, he never did any adult movies and he didn't unalive anybody. That, was another Red Ranger.